Hey everybody, GC13 here. When gems fuse in Steven Universe, things get complicated. While their minds can stay separate, even having conversations with one another through their fusion's voice, during those times when the fusion partners are fully in sync, their minds meld together into one. This fusion of minds, while her own gem, isn't starting from square one. Just as a gem is born with all the knowledge she needs to take part in gem society, this fusion is born with all the knowledge of her component gems. An inverse of this also holds true. A fusion's components also have full knowledge of what happened to the fusion. And it's this that people get hung up on. Rose Quartz was many, many things, and no one can deny that she was a keeper of secrets. When her greatest secret, her secret identity, got out, Pearl was relieved, and Garnet and Amethyst were shocked. But many fans were perplexed. We know that Rose Quartz had fused with the others before, so how could Garnet and Amethyst not know? Now, there's a very good reason for that, and we'll get to it. But let's give these fans their due. They're not crazy for having some concern. I was very matter-of-fact when I said that knowledge passes from a fusion to her components, and that's because we've seen it time and again. Pearl and Amethyst remember their fight as Opal. Garnet and Amethyst apologize for what they did as Sugalite. Steven and Connie remember Kevin. Ruby and Sapphire recognize Steven. And Steven and Amethyst know exactly how Smokey beat Jasper. But you should notice a common trend between all of these examples. In each case, the fusion components remember something that happened to the fusion. Something they were there for. We never see a gem gain knowledge another gem carried around in her head and never spoke about. In fact, there was an entire episode that only works if fusion partners don't get access to each other's memories. In Cry for Help, Pearl enjoys being part of Sardonyx so much that she secretly rebuilds the communication hub so she'll have an excuse to fuse with Garnet again. Garnet, true to herself, doesn't ask questions. She's quite happy to fuse as well, not having even the slightest idea that something's wrong. Sardonyx herself, however, seems aware.
Just couldn't get enough of me, could you?
She's talking to Steven there, but come on. It matches up so well with Pearl's motivation that it can't be a coincidence that the show-offy Sardonyx would choose to say that specifically. Thanks to Opal's introduction, we know she knows, and Sardonyx would delight in telling us that she did too. When Garnet finally does learn the truth, she's quite displeased with Pearl. It even ends up causing a huge rift between Ruby and Sapphire, leading to Garnet breaking apart. Ruby and Sapphire eventually patch things up, then so do Garnet and Pearl. But if memories really could pass between gems, Cry for Help would have happened a lot differently. Garnet wouldn't have waited for Steven and Amethyst to tell her about what Pearl did. She would have known herself and confronted Pearl as soon as they defused the second time. Heck, the anger she felt towards Pearl would probably have been enough to break Sardonyx up right away. Even in Season 2, long before the Pink Diamond reveal, Steven Universe showed us how it was possible for Rose to fuse with the others without them learning her secret. But after the reveal, they didn't forget about how fusion worked. In Steven Universe Future, they would come right out and tell us. In the action-packed conclusion to the 4th episode, Pearl and Pink Pearl fuse together. Once they're safe, they stay fused together, and their fusion muses to Steven about how neither Pearl understood Pink Diamond, because they were both missing huge pieces of her story. But now, everything was put right.
Now I get to understand everything. Now they finally get to have each other.
That says it all right there. As a fusion of both Pearls, Mega Pearl knows the entire story of Pink Diamond. All of her story she had a Pearl around for, anyway. But only she understands everything. Her two Pearls will have each other's companionship to look forward to, and they'll undoubtedly support each other as they unpack their own feelings towards Pink, but they don't know anything that the other doesn't tell them first. Fusion didn't magic it into their heads. What do you guys think? Did you ever wonder how a gem could fuse with Rose and not know her secret? Do you wish we got more Mega Pearl? Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more cartoon videos.